My mom told me that if I wanted to stay home, I had to work a job, which kind of defeat the purpose of why I came home, because I had watched this self-improvement YouTuber. I don't know what you would call him. His name is Hamza. I was watching him. He said, look, if you want to really go in on your business and grow and succeed, go home where you don't have to work and you have more time to put towards your business. And I was all for that. So I went home. Like I literally moved back home so that I would have more time to put onto YouTube. But my mom was like, nah, you have to get a job. And so I'm thinking over the options of what I should do. And I thought about Walmart. I knew I could get back into that job easy, but I didn't want to because it was not a good environment for me. I mean, they overworked me. They talked to us like we were just stupid. And the customers, I didn't like dealing with the customers. I didn't. Now, I could have picked any other job I wanted. There were different jobs out there. Like, I could have gone back to Papa John's because I really liked working there. I wouldn't have minded going back to Wendy's. I loved working at Wendy's. But I chose Walmart because I didn't want to be comfortable. I know what comfort can do to somebody. And if I would have gone to a cozy job, not cozy, but like a job I didn't like, if I would have gone to a job I was okay with, I was comfortable with, I wouldn't have had the sense of urgency I had when I was working at Walmart, where I didn't want to be here. And I could not see a future of me being here for long. Like, I did not. And yeah, I would see people with gray hair still working at Walmart. Like, I was always uncomfortable when I was in Walmart. And that pushed me to go so hard on writing every single day. Because at this point, I didn't even know I was going to be on YouTube. I didn't know what I was going to do. All I had was the idea that if I get really good in writing, no one can ignore me. So I just want to write. And then that led me down to, let me just talk. Because let me not get too deep into it, but you know what I'm talking about. I would not have had the urgency to do what I did and stay focused and read as much as I did and really focus on my personal development. I mean, I really went in on me, on growing myself and my mindset. If I had been at Wendy's, if I had been at Papa John's, I would have been chilling. I probably would have been doing the same thing I was doing when I was there, which is coming home, getting on the game, smoking, chilling, going to sleep, and thinking about what I want to do, and then not doing it at all. You get what I'm saying? I didn't want to go down that route, so I picked Walmart. And that gave me the drive to go through the hard work to reach my goals. Now, my question to you is, are you comfortable? Or are you driven? Years ago, when I was in college, I was so comfortable. I mean, I was going for an accounting degree, and I was like, okay, I'll get it. I'm not really excited about it, but, you know, I'll get it. I was having fun with my friends on the campus, but I always had this deep drive inside. Like, I don't want to go down this regular 9-to-5 lifestyle. I don't want to go to one town and then settle and just not really have any adventures. I've always wanted to live and do more and have time all under my control so that I can do what I want to do with my life. Like, I don't want to be dictated by my boss the time I have to be at work. I don't want to be dictated by the demands of my work, if that makes sense. So I'm in college and I have these deep feelings, but I wasn't doing anything about it. And it killed me that I wasn't. It killed me that I was going down this path I didn't want to be on. I had these big dreams and this big ambition to do more, to achieve more, but I wasn't. And the biggest reason was that I was comfortable. Yeah, I had these things in my mind, like I don't want to be here, so I had some dissatisfaction, but I wasn't to the point where I have to change. When I was at Walmart, where I was stocking eggs and refilling the milk and having to refill like 6 rows, each like 4 like these rows on top, all of milk in like 20 minutes because I have to go to another apartment and do all these different things. And then at the end of the day, I felt like I got nothing done. So I would go home and cry and be like, I can't keep breaking my body down like this. That type of urgency, that type of level of uncomfortability made me so urgent. Like, I don't want to be here. And so I would get up about 5 a.m. and just write. 2 hours. I would just write because that was all I had. I was like, I'm going to escape from this. If I had been at Papa John's, I would have been delivering pizza, singing songs, life on the highway, and I'm gonna ride it all night long. I would have been chilling. Like, I would not have been in such a stressful, toxic environment. And this is going to sound crazy, but I'm suggesting to you, and this is going to sound crazy, like, I want you to get out of your comfort however you can. That might mean waking up to the reality of where things are and where you're going if you don't change. That could be you thinking about what you don't want in life, like the worst outcome, and use that as a model to run from. Like, you gotta have some sense of urgency, because if you don't feel like this need to do it, you're not gonna do what it takes to reach your goals. Like, you're going to have goals, but you're not going to do it. You're going to have big dreams, big ambitions. I know a girl who wants to make money online. She wants to, but she's not doing anything. Why? Because it's not as urgent to her. She's not in the position where she's like, no, this has got to work out. Because I know where my future is heading. I don't want to be there. So I'm going to take control and change it. And I'm willing to make any sacrifice needed. I'm willing to change whatever I got to change. I'm willing to learn whatever I got to learn so that I can finally accomplish what I want. And that's going to change everything for me. So find some way to put a level of discomfort in your life. That's the only piece of advice that I'm going to give you in this video. And you got to think about what that is. For me, I knew going to Walmart would be my breaking point. And it was. And I'm glad I chose that. But for you, you got to figure out what that is. Now, if you have, you're ambitious and you have goals and you want to achieve them, but you just don't know how to, and you struggle with consistency, you struggle even getting started, I have a starter kit for you. It's called Get Your Life Together, and it's going to help you get your life together so you can be the person who can achieve your goals and work on your ambitious dreams. It's the first link in my description. It's the only link in my description. Go check that out if you want it. If you don't want it, it's okay. Don't worry. I just want you to know that it's here. Also, I was going on a walk. I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Anyway, I was going for a walk and I was wondering how many people watching this are returning to my page. I don't be on YouTube at all. Like, I try my best to stay off YouTube. But I want to know, I'm going to be checking it. So if you've been watching me and you keep returning to my videos, comment and let me know who you are. Alright, we'll see you for the next video.